Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we're gonna be up against Mina Mino and Great Leader DC, and I'm gonna be with Dr. Hamid. Now of course, before we start, make sure to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and of course turn on the notification to all notifications so you will not miss an upload or stream from my channel. So yes, smash the like button too to help me recommend the video to other Art of War 3 players and non-Art of War 3 players. Let's go. Okay. The
New
Lost
objective.
Road, okay, will be the map. Okay, and so I'm going to be the green player and my partner will be the blue player, Dr. Hamid. Now, a little bit of a mistake here. It should have been a little upward here for the for the construction yard, so I could place my barracks a little bit upwards. That will work in my favor instead of a little bit downwards, as I could not maximize the cells provided by the construction yard at the bottom. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and work on those containers as fast as humanly possible to get an upper hand here. Well, obviously, we know that Mina Mino has a skill rank of 18, and I only have a skill rank of 14, and my partner doesn't really have that much, and he was lagging all the way the entire battle. Okay, so yes, getting the containers. My partner saying that they were doing that, but I'm not entirely sure myself. Okay, and so one fortress ain't gonna cut it versus this many riflemen, but of course they're going to run away as they are clumped up. Okay, now I actually had a Cerberus produced, okay, using a production infantry boost to of course speed up the process of the Cerberus production. Now I see here a Dragonfly, and that my Cerberus is not really well equipped versus Dragonfly, at least for the time being, as it has class 5 and it's not really that much utilized for damage. It is mainly built for endurance and also getting rid of infantry and light armored vehicles such as coyotes. Alright, so that's my upgrade build for my Cerberus. Now obviously, of course, my Delta will be destroyed, and as you guys can see, skill rank 18 Mina Mino has an armadillo at the start. Okay, meanwhile I'm actually developing my base at this point on, and I'm not really focused on getting the super container as I am using a resource boost. Now we see here the Cerberus. Okay, I'm gonna have him run away. Mina Mino has like 3 Dragonfly and an Armadillo with a bunch of riflemen, and obviously 3 Dragonfly are going to get rid of my Cerberus due to the rank or class limitation and upgrade limitation. Now, meanwhile, I used a construction boost to speed up the process of the special vehicle factory construction so that I could produce a Typhoon. And now I'll have my Cerberus buy as much time as I needed to have those Dragonflies target him instead of my buildings. The Armadillos are surely taking their time getting rid of my bunker as it is being built. Okay, so a bunker finished. However, 2 Armadillos are gonna have to try and get rid of it. Now I'm gonna go resort to spamming assaults, okay, because that's the only thing I have. And now those 2 Dragonflies are not macroed, however it targets the construction guy. A Typhoon pops out, and then of course those Armadillos are going to try and get rid of it, as it is a hard counter to the Typhoon. Okay, fast forward a bit. Now, getting rid of the construction yard is actually a very smart move, as I cannot upgrade my vehicle factory to level 3 for me to have a Zeus. Okay, and still spamming rifle or assault. Looking at my partner's base, he has this for a base. Okay, he's actually planning on attacking with a Zeus and a Typhoon onto the red player's base. However, that's not going to be the case, as he was heavily lagging at this point. Oh, and look at that, before the 5-minute mark, already a Jaguar in front of my base. And that's really a very, very, very bad thing. And look at that, before the 5-minute mark, already a Hawk, a Jaguar, and some stuff attacking my base, thanks to the skill rank 18. Now that Jaguar will surely fall against the assaults because they are Jaguars. Okay, So Mina Mino is actually putting the pressure as she was the red player. And so of course, I'll still continue producing those assaults as it's the only thing that I have going on for me. I'm gonna be using gold defense boost. Meanwhile, Mina Mino will go ahead and attack over this location. However, there was like that one Jaguar right there picking on that Typhoon. Okay, the Typhoons are actually clumped up here in groups of 2. That's not really a good thing. You should place them one cell apart to avoid explosion radius from the Hawks. First Typhoon is out once more, and then that Hawk will take damage, certainly take damage. Look at the damage of my Typhoon over to that Hawk. That's just one Typhoon right there. And I managed to, well, make Mina Mino retreat. However, looking at his or her base right here, he's under attack from a bunch of assault, 3 Zeus, or actually 4 Zeus and 5 Typhoons. But we all know how this will end up. He's gonna get sandwiched from behind. Heavy assaults are now coming into play. Porcupines is acting as an anti-infantry along with the Jaguars that are actually optimized in range. Meanwhile, the yellow player is like attacking me, but I'm trying my best to zone them out using just assault that I produced, and also a Zeus. Now, looking at the attack right here, man, a lot of stuff going on here at the same time. So, Mina Mino is actually taking quite a beating on that vehicle factory as those Zeus are like trying to gang it. And ooh, wow, look at those Hawks, dude, dealing a ton of damage to those dudes. And then the attack will fail at this point. As those Zeus are like force firing or actually focusing on the vehicle factory, it does not kill the Jaguars or anything that is firing at it. Meanwhile, I managed to zone out this yellow player with just a Zeus and of course upgrading my HQ to level 4 to compensate for the delay that was caused to me by those early attack from Mina Mino. Okay, very nicely done by Mina Mino here, defending the attack and pushing my partner back. Meanwhile, I'm going for a full land army composition. Okay, scouting onto this top of the cliff. However, I'm still worried that there might be an attack here coming from the top, as there will be a super container that will pop out there. Okay, fast forward a bit. My partner building his base, additional power plant, AVF factory, and so on. Meanwhile, on my end, I have this special vehicle factory. It's already level 2. I'm gonna be adding one more later on. There it goes, as that will act as the one that will actually go for the Typhoons and or either the shield. Okay, looking at my partner's base. Let's see what he has. Anti-air now being built. More Typhoons, more Zeus going HQ level 4. Very good idea. Okay, and now I'll have my shield being produced now. More Typhoons here on my end to of course zone out those stuff. However, this yellow player is actually very smart, utilizing the terrain to his advantage, using the Typhoons, or actually the Mammoths, from above the cliff, as he knew I will have hard time getting rid of that due to the lack of range of my Zeus and Confederation in general. So he's utilizing that at its finest peak. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna go and stand by at my base because I literally can't do anything, and I'm already expecting him to wait above this cliff right here. Fast forward in a bit, shield is now activated. Okay, one Zeus is so smart to not follow the orders, upgrading my X facility to level 2. And now I'm gonna go in a brawl right here. But look at how smart the yellow player is here. Actually, you know, like repositioning those Jaguars, and then Mina Mino is actually attacking with the Grenadiers, acting like a sandbag, while those Mammoths are like chunking my Zeus apart from a distance. Very nice play from this guy right here. I have to say, I'm very impressed with this kind of play. Alright, so I'm gonna be forced to retreat, but they will be forcing me in a situation later on where I need to engage. Again, X facility going level 3, non-stop Zeus production, and saving the shield energy right there. Okay, fast forward for a moment. Again, those mammoths came back for another beating here on my end. Looking at my partner's base, he already has one core, one factory, one special vehicle factory, and that's it. And he has a lot of typhoons, a lot of Zeus, some heavy assaults, some assaults guarding his base from all entrances. Quite a good idea, I have to say. Okay, fast forward again. Now, I plan on building a construction yard here in the hopes of expanding my domain, or my base. Here goes. The yellow player is actually luring me in. Those mammoths are not going to stop anytime soon. Meanwhile, the jaguars are waiting from above the cliff. So my army is actually split in half because those mammoths are acting as a distraction to my Zeus instead of focusing on the jaguars in front of them. So not all my Zeus are focusing on the jaguars, and they do have the high ground advantage. Okay. Oh, and then a chameleon just popped out there from Minamino, along with some grenadiers. However, force from my partner actually managed to destroy some juicy units there inside the fog. I'm gonna be forced to retreat. However, having only this much of Zeus against that many or that massive army from both players, and those mammoths are actually chunking up my units from afar still. The grenadiers are firing. I'm going to try and save my typhoon at the very least. However, that's not going to happen due to the fact that, there's like a lot going on here. So I'm actually against two players here. I managed to destroy the chameleon. And then the shield has been destroyed by those annoying mammoths. Very nice. Very nice from this yellow guy right here. He has a ton of units. My partner is like rushing over to my aid as I am being overwhelmed by both players. Meanwhile, Solaris is almost out right here. Okay, both players are still junking at my base, and my partner is still doing his best, killing everything that he can see right here as long as it is a yellow or red colored unit. Okay, there's like a lot of Jaguars right there. There's like 8 Jaguars versus 2 Zeus, 1 Zeus in range, and that's basically it. The best that I can do here is micro my Zeus into killing those Jaguars that are badly or low health. Okay, as I micro my Zeus to at least take down as many Jaguars as he can before even dying. Okay. See? That one Zeus right there took out 2 Jaguars on his own with the help of the shield, although those are badly juiced up Jaguars. Okay, 1 Jaguar now, so we're down to 4. Solaris popped out. Bam! Okay, what a huge savior this Solaris is. Oh yeah, and there goes that one Thor, making it easier for my Solaris to deal with those Jaguars. Meanwhile, my partner is actually dealing with the reinforcement and blocking this passage all throughout as he tries to hang his army over below the cliff right at the entrance to my base. One Hawk will try and snipe my vehicle factory as I fail to repair it. Okay, I canceled the Zeus before losing the credit or the resources for that. And there goes. My partner will push back Minamino and also help me recover what I lost. Well, I did not really lose that much, just all my units, some buildings, and a vehicle factory, which I can clearly rebuild easily. Okay, my partner managed to successfully gain this position, which is actually a very, very good hold. Now, Minamino is going to try and attempt to take over the cliff. However, that's not a very, very smart idea, as I have a Solaris around here, and he has, or my partner has, a ton of Zeus shield clumped up over this location. Now, Minamino is actually making good use of that chameleon along with the Jaguars that are positioned there. My partner captured this container. Okay, I'm gonna have to force fire right there. Okay, and then of course, those Jaguars are low health. As you can always predict where they are coming from inside the fog. And of course, I'm going to try and help my partner out here, and of course, gain this shield cover as he has one. Alright, well, that was intense. Still recovering here while helping my partner out. Okay, fast forward by a bit. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Minamino has been attacking with the Jaguar Chameleon Porcupine with the Hawks along while developing and transitioning to Albatross. Skill ranking ba, more income per minute. Okay, yellow player is trying to gang up on me here at the bottom side of the map. So I'm going to have all my newly produced units go over here. My Solaris is going to attempt and deal some damage around here. However, one Solaris class 4 ain't gonna cut it against that many Jaguars though. Okay, the best that I can do is destroy a Jaguar or two and then retreat. Meanwhile, I'm going to, have all my newly produced units go over to my base and not just launch forward over to this position. I need to wait for those Jaguars Chameleon to dive deeper into my base. Meanwhile, I'll have my Solaris retreat back to my base in the hopes of course, helping save my base. Fast forward once more. And there goes, I'm going to use the Solaris skill to where those Jaguars are located. And see, the number of Jaguars just noticeably became fewer. Okay, so there's like 3 Jaguars inside that fog. My partner is going to attack the yellow player. And then those, oh wow, there's like 3 Albatross there. 1 died to like, 3 Typhoons. And 2 Albatross bombed my my vehicle factory once more. However, they failed to destroy it. Okay, moving back to my partner's action right here. Oh my goodness, red player is already here to save my partner, or to save his or her partner. Meanwhile, I'm going to attack right here while actually dealing with those retreating forces from the yellow. Hawks are here. Jaguars are inside that fog right there. A lot of them are over here at this location, as you guys can see. Okay, and so my partner's army will of course be decimated, as of course there was like 2 armies right here, but not after destroying a factory and 2 administrative buildings. Meanwhile, I'm going to snipe whatever I can snipe right here and then retreat and not act too greedy as to of course lose all my army because of 1 building and some units. Remember that there's like 2 armies right here from both the red and the yellow. Meanwhile, looking at my partner, he has that EBSG factory rebuilt. Okay, newly produced units right there. And then of course I'm going to retreat using a gold recovery boost to recover the HP that I lost from all my units, including my Solaris. Okay, so I'm going to retreat. I'm going to have to try and have the red player chase me all the way down here where I will have a better position, because it will be easier for me to force fire around this location instead of an open location right here. Meanwhile, my partner is actually dealing with 4 Jaguars that is chasing his 1 Zeus. Okay, here goes. He actually took the bait. Okay, that 1 Chameleon is not activated. And then of course that passive from Solaris really helps up, softening some units up. And then I'll be destroying some Jaguars inside the fog right here, using the Solaris skill. And yeah, basically I'll be losing nothing, and then Mina will lose, I don't know. Oh, and then an Albatross, which will destroy nothing because it's an Albatross. Okay, and there goes. I did not really lose that much. However, the yellow player is already here, and I'm not going to take my luck. I'm not going to just let my Solaris die, out of vain. And I'm just going to retreat using a gold scouting boost. Actually speeds up the Solaris and of course my Zeus in terms of retreating. I'll do the same trick right here, where I will have to lure both the army from the red and the yellow over to my location. Looking at it here, we have a dogfight here, and yeah. Too bad that Typhoon has bad health, or low health. Okay, Vertex here from my partner. He also has a construction yard right there, so he can wall spam this area. He has some torrents to shield and a bunch of Typhoon, and of course more are coming on the way. I've actually placed some walls right here, as I'm expecting an army collecting this super box right here, and my army is actually out of position. I was actually hoping to attack the yellow player once more and over to, in the hopes of sealing the deal. However, my fear of those Jaguars, getting the attention of my base while it's unguarded has actually come true. So I will really have to defend my base from those Jaguars from Mina. Okay, fast forward, I'll have my Zeus right here. And then here goes, I'm going to have to force fire where those Jaguars are located. Okay, and ooh, yellow player is also here, but was actually was actually scouted by my partner. There goes those vertex now. Okay, very, very, very nice indeed. However, he will be caught out of position because his units are over in the middle of the map, and most of the Jaguars from the yellow are actually no longer there. I'm going to have to attack the army of Mina from behind as they both try to gang up on my partner, so my partner only has to deal with the yellow player instead of dealing against two players like I did earlier. Okay, and again, one ultra smart fact finding, my man. High five. Why did you go there? Okay, so those Albatross are going to bomb. Destroyed 3 units, 2 Typhoons, and a Zeus. Of course, they are without the shield cover. So, yeah, decent damage right here. However, those Jaguars actually managed to go inside my partner's base and get wrecked by those Zeus as the Chameleon is out of range. I'll take this opportunity while both the red and the yellow lost both their armies at this exchange right here. So I'm going to take my turn and wipe out their bases. Especially Mina's base, as she has a lot of stuff going on with that skill rank 18. My goodness, that is so strong, dude. Skill rank 18, if only I have that on my account. Okay, so partner, I'm already expecting attack from behind, so I actually got in between them. Mina doesn't really have that much coordination from my partner. Those vertex are shredding those gun towers, giving me more freedom in terms of getting rid of Mina. Meanwhile, I'll have my Solaris actually move at the back of my army to poke right there, of course, intimidating those Jaguars into retreat. And then those vertex from my partner are actually getting rid of some lost Jaguars right there, helping my army clean up the rest of the Mina's base as clear or as easy as that. Okay, so those vertex are actually really helping out here by a lot. Now, I don't really need those Typhoons, so he can actually destroy it, as I no longer have no need for them. There will no longer be any ABF from the yellow. So looking at the exchange right here, this is not looking good for the resistance faction. Meanwhile, my partner did a very, very good job in terms of supporting me, and I also acted like a sandbag to, of course, help my partner develop his base. Though that was not intentional, but yeah, my partner is back. Again, that is Dr. Hamid. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification to all notifications so you are not going to miss an upload or stream from my channel. For more epic battles, of course, and yeah, smash the like button. This will help the video be recommended to non-Art of War 3 players and Art of War 3 players alike. So yeah, we will have more audience in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day and good luck with your battles. Oh, and also check my previous videos. They contain tips, tricks that can actually help you win the battle. Bye now. GG. Bye.